Hey, Mama Bosses. I wanted to do a live this evening to share a message that I had the opportunity today to share with a large group of women and girls. So I was invited to give like the closing kind of speech or like the end cap to a really amazing luncheon for just a whole bunch of really like phenomenal women and teenage girls today. And the message that I shared with this group, I thought might resonate for a lot of you guys, so I want to share it here. And what I shared today was that the luncheon was kind of comprised of some really amazing women in leadership positions, mostly in the criminal justice system. Hey, Brian. Um, and and then a bunch of like over 30 young girls, high school and middle school age girls, who got to sit at these round tables with these women and hear them and hear their stories. And one of the things that obviously all of these women, including me, have in common is that they have worked really hard, right? That hard work is a part of their story to get to where they are today. But the other three pieces that we women have in common is women who have achieved a lot in their lives, women who are sitting in positions of leadership and have really hit some major milestones in their lives. We all have three things in common. And these three things go for anyone, whether you're male or female identified, who have had goals that have been, really high goals that they have met. And so this can apply to anything, whether it's, dominating your relationship with food or weight loss or achieving, the goals that you've set for yourself in your career or your health or your family or anything. So here's the three things that high achievers have in common. And the first is that we believe hard. So let me tell you what all three are, and then I'm going to explain to you each one. First is we believe hard. The second is that we take action. And the third is that we never give up. So what do I mean by believing hard? Well, a belief is just a thought that you think over and over again. That's all a belief is. You aren't born with a certain set of beliefs. A belief is a thought that you choose, because remember, you always choose your thoughts. So a belief is a thought you think over and over again. And so these women who are these high achieving women in our society, have chosen thoughts that have bolstered beliefs that allow them to meet their goals. So they've been really intentional about that. And believing hard means that you believe, your belief is bigger than their doubt. So we're all going to encounter doubt along the way, whether it's your own self-doubt or whether it's the doubt that you receive, that you hear from other people. So your belief has to be stronger and bigger than your doubt. And therefore your confidence has to be stronger and bigger than their doubt, and by extension, and even more importantly, your own doubt. So that's the first thing, is believing hard. The second thing is taking action. And what I mean by taking action is, even when there's doubt, even when there's question, right? Even when, you feel like you've seriously screwed something up, or you've dropped the ball, or you're not taking enough action, or whatever it is, it's that you continue to take action. So once you start really choosing your thoughts intentionally and believing them on purpose, you make a plan and you take action on that plan to meet that goal. So believing hard and taking action no matter what, even in the face of doubt, even when it gets really, really, really hard, you keep taking action. And then the third is never giving up. And that would be obviously probably the most important, because it's so easy to give up, right? When it gets really hard, when you feel like you've failed, when you feel like you've screwed something up, when everybody's telling you that you'll never make it, or you'll never get there, or that's impossible and all of that. It's choosing to never give up, choosing to continue taking action, and choosing to believe really hard in what it is that you set yourself out to do and to achieve in your life. And this goes for small goals that feel impossible to huge goals that feel impossible. So I really hope that you consider those 3 points and maybe assess where in your life right now you are not currently taking the action that you want to be taking, or you're not believing hard enough in your dream and your goal and your plan. And lead by example, right? Because we have not just this one room of over 30 girls looking up to each and every one of us, but young girls everywhere are looking at you, especially if you are a woman. They are looking to you to set the example, to be the example. And if you have cut yourself short, if you've stopped believing hard in your dream or your goal, if you've started telling yourself that what's the point, this is too hard, I'm going to give up on whatever your goal is, that's the example you're setting for them. If you've stopped taking action, that's the example you're setting for them. And if you've given up, that is the example that you are setting for them. So if you can't do it for yourself, which I really hope you can, because you're the most important, but if you can't do it for yourself, do it for them. Okay? So believe hard, take action, and never give up. Success is inevitable. Ciao.